Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker. Got my brain dead bag. I'm getting on the metro at Chinatown. It's a beautiful metro stop. The Gold Line. Holy crap! I didn't know they had trains of the future in LA. I thought they were all those miserable, steel coffins or whatever. I don't want to over exaggerate, but it gets grimy on the metro. But the Gold Line, because apparently it goes to the rich town of Pasadena, or I don't know why it's so nice, but it felt like trains from the future, small 2-car trains or 3-car trains. It's too bad I only get to take it one stop before I got to get off and get on the Purple Line back to home, to Koreatown basically, and then walk over just the other side of Koreatown to Hollywood, where I live. But yeah, I'm on what the hell road am I on? I don't know. You don't need to know what road I'm on. Forget. Spring Street. I just got out of Oracle Tavern. I played Tim's Cook-Off for an audience there. They liked it. That was cool. Had fun. Hey, Break the Loop. Yeah, it is late for me. No, I was at a variety show, Unusual Tuesdays. That's what it's called. It's run by Noel. I was going to say Noel Coward, the actor, but no, Noel Rhodes, entertainer, singer, musician. And I played, I got on stage and presented Tim's Cook-Off for my mom and played it for an audience there. And rather than ride my bike, because my legs are pretty much at maximum capacity, I'm doing the Mike O'Hearn leg workouts now, and I didn't realize just because I ride a bike a lot, it's not the same as doing leg workouts like goblin squats and sumo squats. Like, it actually makes my legs need to recover. So I wasn't going to ride my bike, so now I have to walk the 3/4 of a mile to the Chinatown metro station. But I'm learning all about the metro here in LA, so it's actually, some places are really cool. The Gold Line, holy crap, it was like a train of the future. I'm like, this is amazing. I had to get off at Union Station, then get on the Gold Line to come here, and it was only one stop, but I'm like, this is awesome. We're on this elevated train. There's some park here. It's a big park. The only thing that sucks about it is the windows. They, I guess, to be protected from like being damaged, they have this like honeycomb pattern in them, which kind of breaks up your view of the city while you're on this elevated train. And also it sucks, this is not a very pedestrian friendly street. Look at this, the high speeds here. And there's not really anything around, a school bus depot. And then there's this little bar, beautiful bar, the Oracle Tavern that I was just at for Unusual Tuesdays. It was fun playing the video, people were laughing. I had to carry my laptop. I thought I had to carry it to play video. Turns out I just need to bring a thumb drive next time. So next time I'll just bring a thumb drive and not my entire freaking laptop, carrying it around, being paranoid someone's going to rob me on the metro. I did see a guy smoking crack on the metro, smoked a crack pipe, and some teenage boys huffing compressed air. But just mind my own business. But yeah, streets like this, I'm literally the only person out here. It's like, it would make a lot of sense to have bike lanes here. Don't you want people on bikes getting around? Not that I want a bike. My legs can barely carry me walking. And I did not eat any food at the bar because it's not in my meal plan. Technically, I should be resting more, so I should be sleeping now. But I really wanted to go to the show, play Tim's Cook-Off. While I don't have classes this week, we're in between classes for my screenwriting. So I'm doing well. No, Break the Loop. I was sort of being facetious about quitting his diet program. And plus, giving titles like that, it gets more views. But I was saying that I was quitting to give a point, like really to educate people, to say, yeah, I'm off the actual foods he's giving, but I'm on the same nutrition. So like the same amount of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, roughly the same amount of calories. and very close to it. And I'm measuring out all my food. I'm just doing it with the foods that I eat and not getting all these exotic foods like eggs and chicken and salmon you have to cook, because I don't have time to cook. That is a no. What the hell did I step on? There's no chance I'm gonna be cooking food when the only, like, I eat salmon. I eat it almost every day, but I eat canned salmon. And for carbohydrates, I'll just fit in whatever I can, like either banana or white nectarines. But even then, I get the nutrition information on them. Or 44 grams of steel cut oatmeal every morning. And his meal plan, it's like more interesting foods, but I don't want more interesting foods. I need foods I can put together cold or I can microwave. So you're going to do the diet following your own macros, and follow. Yeah, so basically that's what I'm doing, is I'm still following his exercise program. Certain exercises still hard for me to do, both because I've had shoulder problems, although my shoulders are getting better now that I'm using a massage gun every day on my back, and because of my, oh shit, there's a train going. Did I miss the train? No, there's going to be one in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's hot. The heat wave here is bad. Oh, break the loops in San Jose, 110. Yeah, in LA, I got an emergency notification on my phone that people need to cut off their like electricity usage unless it's like health related, because the power grid's being overloaded. That's a good thing about being in an apartment, which is we're using less power to heat the building overall, or to cool the building. We're not heating it. Than a house, because a building like an apartment loses less, less of the cold air seeps out of the building than a house, so it's more energy efficient. Yeah, there's no AC to my room, but it works out well enough. The AC in the hallway is really cold, so that's good. My roommate, he lives in a fucking sweat box. This little wooden box, no window, no ventilation. So he has to leave his door open just to get some cold air in his room. Me, like, it works out well enough where I just have the window open, or what I really have to do is shut the curtains, and so the sun doesn't come in my room. And if I have the curtains shut and the window open, so it's like some air is getting in, but the curtains block the sun, it cools down quickly in my room. Oh, how did I appear in that Netflix show? I showed up when they were asking for supporters of the small dong cause. And I could tell it was a big production. I had no idea they'd be on Netflix. And I'd been waiting all year for it to come out. I knew it was for something. And, when they announced the show, I'm like, oh, well, this is probably what it's going to go on. But yeah, I just showed up. K-Dub's World, I have not seen you in years. Here's Chinatown behind me. I'm heading to the Chinatown. This is not a pedestrian-friendly street. Look at this. It's like a airport landing strip right here. For like a sea of concrete or asphalt, and then I get this tiny little strip to walk on the side. I'm all into urbanism now, meaning because my car was destroyed after my other car was destroyed, so now I just stopped buying cars. So I have a bike. I ride my bike to work every day. It's a lot of fun, gives me energy. And I ride scooters. I try not to even take lifts. I ride the metro. The metro in LA is pretty good and cheap, although it's grimy as hell. And they got the gold line of the metro, which is not grimy, which is like the rich people metro going out to Pasadena. Is this car turning here? This is like a 180-degree turn for this car. And there's no sidewalk here. You can just walk in the dirt, I guess. But the Gold Line's awesome, but I only need to take it one stop to Union Station, and then I get on the Purple Line back to Koreatown, where I live. Yeah, how long has it been? I don't know. When's the last time you saw one of my videos? I don't know when you've been watching. Maybe it's been 20 minutes. You saw one a few minutes ago. but probably, I don't know. I think it's been years. I have no idea. Was I even in LA? Did you even see me move to LA, K-Dub's World? I remember you commenting on videos when I was living in my car and I was going to open mics and like in Woodbridge and stuff and trying to do different stuff in Virginia, and it just like dead end after dead end. You know, realizing this is not going to be much of a life for me. Yes, K-Dub's World is a longtime viewer. And what is up with this? So you live in these beautiful apartments out in this like empty construction zone next to the cargo shack or whatever that is over there. It's a cargo snack shack at the park. I've been trying to catch up on videos. The last one was before the crash. Which crash? I had a bike crash. I had 2 car crashes. I broke my ribs like 3 months ago, but they're pretty much healed now. So what I was saying about my workout plan, I was able to do push-ups for the first time yesterday. It was so weird doing them again, but I miss doing them. I haven't been able to do them in months. And so I think I'm finally able to do push-ups again. I'll try again tomorrow, see if I feel all right about it. I have not done abs yet. I tried doing 1 crunch the other day. Ooh, it was hurting my ribs. So I'm like, damn it, still gotta wait. Yep. DMV. Been a while since I've been there. I gotta say, the Metro, so they got the elevated train here for the Gold Line going to Pasadena. That's a much richer county overall. Man, they got a nice, these trains are like trains from the future. They're so small and compact. You feel like these are out of like Japan's like Tokyo's subway system or something. Why can't we run like them? They run they move like 11 million people a day or something just on like one line, or it was some crazy number. I was looking at documentaries about Tokyo's subway system, and trains run sometimes like every 45 seconds. I'm like, come on, man, why can't we do anything remotely close to that? Yeah, I am doing much better, thank you. And yeah, life out here is good. I got to get up for work in a few hours, but I had fun at Oracle Tavern. I presented Tim's cook-off with my mom. People were laughing. Got my whole laptop here, which it turns out I don't need. I just needed a flash stick, but that's okay. Oh, next time if I have a video, I'll bring a flash stick, load it up onto the MC's computer, and he can play it. Also, I got this tote bag free from Brain Dead Studios, a retro movie house in Hollywood, which is a place I love. Look how beautiful this station is over here. What am I pointing at? Oh, it looks different on camera. This is a Chinatown Metro station, the Gold Line. I value so much living close to the Metro now. I literally live like 4 blocks from the Metro. I'm going home now though, so I'm walking back. I forgot I could take my bike on the Metro too. I'm like, oh, I could have just ridden my bike up here, but that's okay. I don't want the burden of hauling my bike around. It's like 3/4 of a mile walking back to the Chinatown Metro station here, and then crossing this street, which is another half mile practically. Get on the Gold Line. The Gold Line's a beautiful line. Then get on the Purple Line, and then it's more grimy. And I saw a guy smoking pull out a crack pipe and smoke it on the way over here on the Purple Line. Oh, I missed the crosswalk, the walk signs. So it's going to be another 45 minutes before an intersection this huge lets me cross. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. My mom's well. She's glad to hear I was playing Tim's cook-off tonight. She's not here. She's in Virginia. So, I'll tell her tomorrow how it went, that people liked it. Yeah, it sounds like here. I don't ever remember seeing behavior that crazy on the DC Metro. Granted, I'm looking at it kind of nostalgically because, yeah, a lot of times it did make me uncomfortable. I saw people who obviously seemed like agitated. I saw a woman get groped on the metro. That was really disgusting. In DC, um, you know, I saw a guy urinating, but I think he was just drunk. I don't think it was like malicious urination. And I don't know if I'll be able to film, or maybe I'll film my ride to Union Station, but after that I'll stop filming. This is just a quick live stream, all for the hardcore latecomers, whatever. So here's the metro system. Not that great, it's cool, but like, okay, you got a bunch of areas that you're not covering. And the purple line, look at it, ridiculous. It goes like 7 stops. And most of them are covered by the red line too. So barely anyone rides the purple line. But it's good for me because I live right by the purple line. So it's actually really good. It's my own private train. Metro is a nightmare now, I bet. Wait, K-Dub's World, do you ride the metro there? Or are you just talking like you see it in the news? Because I thought you live somewhere further. You live in Fairfax? They got the metro there, but yeah, it was always troubled. Even when like they were putting the metro out to Tyson's Corner. I was there while they were still building it. I was working at Tyson's Corner right next to, on Route 7, right by where they were putting that elevated train, and then they finished building it after I stopped working there at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. And then they had all the problems with having to take the trains back because the trains were faulty. And I'm like, man, I was watching this documentary about Tokyo, how well they maintenance their trains. They like do like checks for like, integrity of their equipment and stuff every single night. And they here, I got to get my Metro Pass ready on my phone. News, and I do ride occasionally. You're in Springfield, I see. So I have to tap my phone. I have to pause the live stream right now. Hang on. News. All right, which way? I'm going to Azusa. God damn it, I just missed it. It's going to be another 20 minutes. I shouldn't have even paid. It's not worth it. But here's that area around me. There's one other person on the platform. I've got another 20 freaking minutes. Oh man. These platforms are so small. I kind of like it. It feels like very exclusive. And because I was trying to pull up the Metro app on my phone and hold it to the machine, which it works about 3% of the time. But I also have the physical card. It's called Tap here. And I got the card out, of course, then I could do it. By the way, there's nothing stopping you from there's no turnstile here. I could have just walked right up. Nobody would have cared or known. But of course, I got to just pay. So in the unlikely event that I'm stopped, I should have just walked up. Because I've done that when Metro employees were there and I was like, hey, what's going on? I can't pay. They're like, just go. That happens sometimes. They just let me, go on. They don't really care. And they know this shit doesn't work. It is a cool looking place, Chinatown, sorry. How do I zoom out? Am I zoomed out all the way, I guess? So yeah, cool station here. You get a better view. Too bad LA doesn't have a really great metro system. It has a decent one, but not many people ride it. Oh man. And if you're like an older person, I don't see how you feel safe riding it. There are people having episodes and acting out. But yeah, cool places around here. I mean, check this out. It's been a huge issue with people jumping over turnstiles, so now they're changing their policy. Yeah, that was always an issue, I guess, and DC was pretty strict about fare enforcement. My youngest brother, not the one who choked me, even had to go to court once for fare evasion. in DC. I forget what happened or why he didn't pay or whatever the case. But the metro in DC, I mean in LA for a while during the pandemic was free, and all the buses were free. They made them all free. It was awesome. So I rode the bus for a few months when my car was destroyed last October to work. And eventually, I didn't even know good ways to get around and stuff, and the buses are constantly late. So I ended up just getting a bike once they started charging for the bus again, because I'm like, why would I pay for the bus and then the bus doesn't even show up half the time? And I would just walk home instead of waiting for the bus. And riding a bike is a great workout. Gets me around quick. I'm able to lock it up at my apartment and lock it up safely at work. But other than that, I don't really take it anywhere I don't trust it to be safe, even though I have a good lock on it. FOT fans, it's kind of a joke of the show. Springfield is like, could be in any state on The Simpsons, because so many states in America have towns named Springfield. I always thought the most famous one was Springfield, Missouri, so they live there, but yeah, there's lots of Springfields. Man, I must look like a tourist. Why did I miss that freaking train? This is not the train I'm going to get on. It would be fun to ride it, though. Look how futuristic this looks. 1, 2, 3 cars, 4 cars. 4 cars, the train. And these are nice trains, I'm telling you. These are not the crappy regular metro trains. So, and someone just tossed a water bottle onto the tracks. Wow, people got some nice bikes out here. Yeah, I could have taken I forgot it, you can take your bike on the metro, which kind of would have been convenient, but I don't really want to. It's not that far to walk, both from my house to the, or my apartment to the metro, and from here to the Oracle Tavern where I just was. Ooh, excuse me. But things are going well. Oh, K-Dub's World, so you don't know, I got a good job. I forget if you were watching when I was homeless, but I was homeless for 2.5 years. Eventually got a good job in a film company. Still working it today, going to it tomorrow. And it's a job I'm good at. It's kind of like a challenging job, but if you apply yourself, it's really easy to do. That's the thing. You have to really apply yourself, but it's good. And so I really like it. And man, it worked out great for me. And I keep finding out how lucky I am to live where I do. The fact that I'm so close to like all this entertainment, all these retro movie I'm close to Quentin Tarantino's movie theater, the New Beverly, so I can just go there on a scooter. I guess I could take a bus there too, but buses, like I said, they do not run on time. And is that my train? Do I need to jump over this to land on my train? Yeah, thanks, K-Dub's World. 13 minutes to my train. Anyways. So, not sleeping much tonight, but that's okay. I'll be alright. But the metro out here, Moo Man? It is grimy. I've seen whole groups of people, smoking meth or crack or whatever, and it's not like that, oh, that's so shocking or whatever. It just, it's uncomfortable. I mean, granted, they're going through a hard time, miserable time. Being an addict, that is, it consumes you if you're addicted to something. So, a lot we could be doing to help get people moving here, get people out of their cars. Although I will say, LA traffic, by far better than DC traffic. DC traffic, the whole area, even I'd say out in like the suburbs in Virginia and suburbs in Maryland, are kind of worse than DC in a way. Because at least in DC, you have the metro, you have buses, you have, now they're adding bike lanes and stuff, but it always somehow like kept moving. At least to me, it's like, you, at least in DC, driving in rush hour, which I didn't do a lot, but it's like everybody knew the deal. The streets were not that big. Here the streets are huge, so I feel like traffic does mostly move, except if you're right on the ocean, literally, like say this was the road and there is the ocean and you cannot go anywhere in Santa Monica. Yeah, their traffic is really, really bad. But for the most part, 18 minutes. What happened to 13 minutes? Or Azusa, 11 minutes. That's what I want. Wait, is that what I want? Where's a map? Streets are so quiet here. This is like an industrial area. Okay. I am at Chinatown. Yeah, I want to go to Union Station and then get on the purple line back home. But Chinatown to... Oh shit, not Azusa. I want to go to... Oh, I'm glad I didn't... Atlantic. What the shit? Okay. How do I... is that train coming? Fuck, I don't know. Okay. You need Easy Pass for almost everything now. Yeah, that was a crappy... Somehow I got fined for going on 66 in Virginia on the HOV lane without an Easy Pass, or paying the... yeah, during the HOV times. I'm like, I don't even remember driving on there. Wait, that's Azusa going there. This is to East Los Angeles. So I guess that side. Oh yeah, East LA Civic Center. Okay, so when's the train coming on this side? I guess I do need the... okay, this is crappy. The whole... And by the way, Metro's... Here in LA, Metro's messaging is really bad on how do you pay, how to use your tap card, how do you do all this nonsense. Not really clear. And Union Station, okay, I guess it goes one stop tonight. But that's what I need, the 17 minutes. I could walk there practically. What the shit? Okay. And, okay, some guy's tweaking. Getting the F away from him. Oh, he's just lying down. The Metro is really bad about messaging, like, how do you use their system here in LA? It is not freaking clear at all. Like, how do you add money to your pass and all that stuff is not clear. At least in DC, I feel like it was more clear. But a much, much better thing about LA's Metro system, you pay $1.75. I forget how many transfers is good for, but there's none of that peak pricing and paying for rush hour and off-peak pricing and figuring, none of that. You just freaking pay $1.75. So it's really nice. Yeah, I think the tweaker, he's just lying down, but he was running, no shirt on, of course, and just kind of, he was like jogging, and I don't know, I'm not trying to get his attention, so. Yeah, he's just sitting down now. He's all worn out. There's some scooters down on the road. I ride the scooters now. They're great. Definitely dangerous in traffic, but you see the scooters down there. Somebody, of course, tipped them all over. I could ride a scooter over to Union Station, but then I'd have to pay for the scooter, so... What in the hell is down here? So somebody threw out their propane cooking stove, their blanket, their dog dishes, their juice maker lid, like the directional thing, grocery bag. Alright. I'm actually going to be standing here for 20 minutes, and I paid like a fool. I should not have paid. I tried paying with my phone. It wouldn't let me, so I used my physical card. I have money stored on, but I don't know why I bothered. A science experiment? Yeah, definitely. All the major components of a science experiment. A lot of construction going on around here. See all the construction, like, debris. It's definitely a beautiful area, and this, I guess, which way is downtown? I'm like kind of by downtown here, but wait, which way is the bar? The bar is that way to Oracle Tavern. So downtown, I believe, is that way? I don't know. I feel really exposed out here. Not like really unsafe, just exposed. I'm just some guy standing up here in my bright reflective jacket, or my bright yellow jacket. Azusa, 5 minutes. That's right, I do not want to get on. Why don't I want to get on the Azusa train? Wait, when I came from Union Station, what did I do? Union Station, I went to the APU line. Oh, that's because I would Union Station and I was going to Chinatown. Now I'm Chinatown going to Union Station. So yeah, I need to get on East LA line. That's what it is. East LA. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to be waiting here a while. Man, and Tokyo's subway system, I swear all of you, just look up documentaries on Tokyo's subway system. Like, they, like, pressure clean everything and steam clean it, and they, like, inspect the trains every night and the tracks for damage, and if there's any damage, they do repairs immediately so they don't have, like, 2-year shutdowns like they did here. And every 4 years, they take the train cars apart by hand and inspect everything and clean everything, so they're always like running in good shape. I'm like, man, that would be amazing to have here, to actually be able to, like, yeah, you can get around LA without a car, but like to really get around it without a car, you need it to run like that. I am so freaking tired. Thanks, FOT fans. 11 minutes to Union Station. Now, Union Station's cool because that's just like Union Station in DC. Amtrak goes there, but also... Oh, shit. This tweaker's fucking running around. He's all hyped up. Okay, I'm just staying out of his view. Just don't move. I'm like a T-Rex. He won't see me. But the Amtrak goes here. There's also Metrolink, which goes south to San Diego, which I'd like to ride sometime. So there's like all kinds of train lines that run out from here. So I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to go on. Don't have to deal with the security checkpoints like at the TSA. Just get on your train. Oh, good. The tweaker now, he's like jogging down. He went down the stairs to a lower level. And man, what a miserable life, though. Like, going out of his mind. Yeah, he's just kind of crow hopping over to that building over there, and yeah. Okay. It's a little worried for my safety. But see, that sucks. Like if you're an older person or something, an old lady or old man, or you're here with your kids. Why the hell would you take the metro if it makes you feel this unsafe? And I'm not one of those conservatives, those fascists that say, oh, we got to put all the mentally ill and homeless people in jail. No, I'm saying let's get housing, get treatment, get rehabilitation for people. Don't make eye contact. That is right. There's nothing to contact him about. So, yeah, just pretend he doesn't exist. But he went away, I guess, or he fell asleep. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get so little sleep tonight. Not that that really bothers me. I'll be okay. But I just missed that train because I wanted to be a good guy and pay. Speaking of good guys, Nice Guys, I saw The Nice Guys, written directed by Shane Black. That was amazing. I fell in love with that movie. So freaking good, hilarious. It was like candy, basically, and it looked beautiful. So freaking funny, man. I rarely see movies that funny. Okay, is the tweaker back, or is that somebody else? Oh no, this is just normal people just strolling. Do I still do sleeping streams? No, I did like one or two. I did maybe 2 or 3 when I was in my apartment, still kind of new, because K-dubs, I have a roommate. Oh, the tweaker's now, he's on the street now, running around the street below. I have a roommate who for a while was absolutely terrorizing us, screaming like a maniac. She's just very disturbed, and I still don't even understand what she would be yelling about. Holy shit, this tweaker. Is that a tweaker? No. Yeah, the tweaker. Oh, he's not on the street. That was somebody else on the street. He's like going into this apartment building or plaza building, whatever, and then he walked right out. But he's just kind of moving nonsensically. He's not. Okay, check out how beautiful this train is. And it's only 4 cars. This is someday I'm going to ride this into Pasadena. It's so beautiful riding it in this elevated thing. And I have a friend here who he said, Angelo, when you want, because I ride my bike now everywhere, he said, let's go on a bike ride for fun. We can get on the metro, ride around, whatever. I'm like, that would be awesome. Dude, we're going to do that soon. But I'm telling you, getting on this train, it's beautiful. I'll show you once I'm on it in the other direction. I forget what something else I was ranting about. But yeah, it's so cool, and there's something sort of romantic about being on the train. I know what you're thinking, being on the metro, not so much, but a good train, there's something sort of nostalgic about it. You're not worried about traffic, you're not worried about being on... Oh great, the tweaker's back. But now I know he's harmless, so... And this other guy's standing right by him. Okay. This other guy's being totally chill, but I'm like, no, I'm not turning my back to him. I'm not being cool around him. I am cool. He's trying to open the elevator doors. I'm 6 minutes to my train. But I totally agree. Maybe it's a danger. What time? 11:36. 11:36. You got it. Jeez, all right. I thought that guy asked me for the time was gonna jump me. For real, he was walking up to me. I'm like, I don't want him walking up to me. See, why would I want to? I don't even want to ride the metro now. Seriously, just want to get off here. And this other guy on the platform, he's just being totally chill, like with the tweaker around. But for real, I was scared for a second. This guy who asked for the time was going to jump me or try and stick me up with a gun. And that kind of shit makes me not want to be on the metro. For real, like, what could I do? Nothing. I'd have to give up my laptop. I'd rather lose my ID and wallet and everything than my laptop, which I have with me. But you know, you got to be understanding, compassionate too. If a person's just asking for the time, maybe they don't need the time, but maybe they just want to talk to someone. Which, you got to be respectful a little bit and not act like, oh, like stay the fuck away from me, you know. At the same time, showing, yeah, I see you. Like, you don't need to get too close, but yeah, I'll give you the time, of course. What's this person writing? Believe me, I'm being safe. I got my little friend in my pocket. I got my little friend in my hand, is what I should say. Okay. The guy who asked me for the time, I think he's cool. Just sketched me out because I'm like, why the fuck is he approaching me? 2 minutes until the train. Or maybe he was thinking about robbing me. He's like, no, I can see this is a good guy and he can fight and I'm not going to mess with him because he sees I got good posture. And also he sees I'm being vigilant, you know. But if he had a gun, oh, fuck it. Give him everything he wants. You know, give people the out if you can. Give them the out. Give them the chance to go away, to de-escalate. All right, train's going to be coming. Any second now, you're going to see what this Gold Line train is like. Good posture and voice to absolutely. And I'm standing up straight with good posture. I've been doing this good workout plan and meal plan lately. I'm like counting every gram of protein and carbohydrates and fats and all that stuff. Mike O'Hearn is his name, professional bodybuilder and actor and stuff. He's really funny. He seems like down to earth, grounded, not like some other people that I've found who offer meal plans and stuff. And yeah, so anyways, it's good, the workout program and everything. Is it cold there? No, it's been hot. But it's like nice temperature now. I should put my mask on. I'm getting on the front train for sure.
This is Chinatown Station. The next stop is Union Station in downtown LA. Connect here with
the Metro B-Line Red and B-Line Purple downstairs and to your right. The J-Line Silver, LAX Flyaway, Megabus, and Pastoris Bus Plaza downstairs and to your left. Metrolink and Amtrak posted track assignments downstairs.
Future construction connecting the L line Gold to the A and E, Blue and Expo lines. This is the last stop. To continue to Little Tokyo or beyond, please connect with the free bus shuttle downstairs and to the left at Pastoris Bus Plaza. The shuttle provides service to Little Tokyo, the Arts District, and then Pico Riso Station, where the L line Gold train will resume service to East LA. This train will be returning to Azusa.
this.
But yeah, K-Dubs, what you were saying, I've heard that's true. If you stand up straight, like good posture, you automatically seem like less like a victim and, you know, speak with a clearer tone, look people in the eye. If it warrants looking them in the eye. I was not looking at the tweaker because there's nothing to look at. All right. I don't know if I'm going to have a signal when I go downstairs. If I don't, it might be the end of the stream. We'll see. But I'm at Union Station now. Going to get on the purple line to Wilshire and Western, right by the famous Wiltern Theater. Now let's see how long I'll have to wait for the purple line home. But man, that sketched me out when the guy was asking for the time, like, oh shit, he's gonna back up. But I now that, like, you know, I think he could, I don't know if he was planning anything. Maybe he just wanted to test. He might have just wanted to test, like, you know, what he can do with me. And he could see I was standing straight looking at him. I wasn't like cracking my voice or anything. So maybe that was what sealed the deal for my safety. What is down here? Okay. So again, I may lose a connection here. If so, nothing I can do. What the hell? I've never been in Union Station before tonight, so now I'm going the opposite way of how I came, and I'm trying to make sure I understand where do I go. This is not it. Where did I go? Oh, I have to go downstairs. Again, I may lose my connection. You have to sleep, but glad I'm doing well. Do you still use the same email? Yes, K-Dubs World, it's in the description. Oh, escalators right here. So yes, I do K-Dubs World. I'm off social media. I'm not looking at Facebook or anything. It's too distracting, too stressful, makes me dissociate. So yes, email me to stay in touch. Jesus. This lady just pushed past the guy. And I'm going deep underground, so I may lose my signal. And you're up late, K-Dubs, but yeah, stand up straight, look people in the eye, all that stuff. Shoulders back. I'll send you an email. You're all social media. Yeah, it's been the best thing for me. I'm so much healthier, doing better. Ooh, 2 minutes until my train. And it's a transfer, so I don't have to pay more. I mean, in LA, you don't pay for that. Oh, the train's here, so it just hasn't departed yet. Cool. Oh shit, there's somebody sitting on the stairs. Which train feels the safest? Guy with no shirt on, not getting on that train, that car. Whatever, guess I'll get on here.
Stand clear. The doors are closing.
Yep, good night, K-Dub. See you next time.
Welcome aboard the Metro D-Line Purple. This train's final destination is Wilshire Western Station in Koreatown.
The next stop is Civic Center, Grand Park Station, on Hill Street between 1st and Temple. any uniformed security personnel. The next stop is Pershing Square Station on Hill Street between 4th and 5th. Now arriving, Pershing Square Station. Exit here for Angelo-Mike and the Grand Central Market. Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Street Metro Center. Exit here. Down the block. Connect here with the Metro E-Line. Exit on platform 1. The Metro A-Line will live by platform 2. Remember to tap again to transfer. stand clear. The doors are closing. The next stop is Wilshire, Vermont Station.
And here with the Metro B-Line Red.
Now arriving, Wilshire, Normandy Station. The next and last stop is Wilshire, Western and Korean South. Exiting here for the road train. Connect upstairs with Metro Rapid 722 Westwood and San Monica via Wilshire, and then Blue Bus 7 and Rapid 7 to San Monica via Pico. Now right, Wilshire Western, as far as this train goes. Connect upstairs with Metro Rapid 722 Westwood and San Monica via Wilshire, and then Bus 7 and Rapid 7 to San Monica via Pico. Please take all your personal belongings as you exit, and thanks for going Metro. All connecting services are upstairs. Please check to be sure you have all your personal belongings, and thanks for going Metro.
Todos los servicios de conexión están en el piso de arriba. Por favor, asegúrese de llevarse todas sus pertenencias personales y gracias por viajar en Metro.
Sorry, go ahead. got off the metro. So it went all right, but yeah, the Chinatown stop, that was sketchy as all hell. I'm glad I just stood up straight. I wasn't disrespectful to the guy who asked me what time it was. I know this sounds like so corny, like, oh, what's the big deal? He asked what time it was. Dude, I have a good sense about, it's an overactive sense sometimes. Like, I know some people, like, they look like they're really intense on the subway, and then you see them get up and they just got relaxed looks, or even they talk and, I say, excuse me, they're like, oh, no problem. But, yeah, it's just there was a sadness and a desperation in the voice of the guy who asked me what time it was, like he just wanted to talk to a person. And that can mean to me, like, it almost felt like he wanted to see it, sadness can mean he wants to take advantage of me and he's feeling so low about himself. Or just that he literally wanted to talk to somebody. Either way, that was pretty weird. And being alone like that, and the way he just approaching me, was like, it was a bit much. Damn, this cafe is still open. It's like midnight. This is a cafe. They serve coffee here. Whoa. I want to ride a scooter home. Well, I could. There's a scooter here, but whatever. I'm almost home now. But yeah, it's a good idea. Stand up straight, shoulders back, head straight, neck straight. Look people directly in the eye. Look like less of a victim. I've heard somehow, like Bob and Brad said this, they heard, because they were talking about good posture, but they also heard like it reduces the chances of you being like mugged or something if you do that. I just hope I don't sleep through my alarm. It was a fun show tonight. Just, man. I swear, there was a part of me that thought, I'm going to die right here. This guy's going to shoot me and rob me for what I have. And it wasn't that he wanted to rob me, it was this desperation I felt in it. The streets are so dark. It looks much brighter on my phone than it actually is here. It is dark on these streets. That's another problem. Whoa, fuck, I really tripped. And cars are going so fast and it's dangerous. Cars to be flying by. Old man with a white beard driving by, what's that about? He should be asleep right now. Dark parking lot behind me. In Virginia, I enjoyed filming in dark parking lots at night. Here, fuck no, I would not do that. At least not in Koreatown or any of the areas I usually am in. Maybe if I went to Playa del Rey or whatever, wherever it is, some like rich place, maybe. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn off this live stream. That's enough for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.